Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Hway here again with the 6th episode of my Minecraft series here. Today, just like in the last video, what we said we're going to do is build the enchantment room. We're finally getting out of the dirt shack, pretty well all the way moved out, so we just got to get rid of that and build ourselves up the enchantment room. I've already planned it all out. We're going to branch it off of here, get it in the back somehow. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I have some ideas. So we're going to get going on that, and then we're going to take down the dirt shack and just keep going on with the build. But I'm starting to get the materials together. I'm going to get the base of this laid out but for the enchantment room. It's going to be pretty big, so we're going to get that going. I'm going to cut this all out with what I need to do. And yeah, I guess I'm just going to jump right into it with the time lapse again. It's kind of cool. So let's get started on this. We're just going to do the base layout first and go from there. Let's go.
Sounds right.
Alrighty. We just got the border all lined up here. This is how big the build is going to be. It's like a little rectangle action here for, well, this is what the inside's going to be. And then I'm going to have some stuff on the outside. But we've got this all cut out. The shovel is almost dead, which isn't cool. I need to get mending. That'll be another time, though. So yeah, now we're going to build the outline of the build. And I'll just go back and do another time lapse for that as well. This should be pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to build it up. First, I'm going to go to sleep, turn this into daytime so we don't get attacked by any mobs. But yeah, let's get the next time lapse kicked off right now.
Sounds right.
Alrighty guys, so we've got the inside figured out here, and I think I am ready to get going on the inside building this up and actually getting what we needed to get done. I did have to take a little bit of a detour because my tools were breaking, but as you can see, I now have mending on everything that I need. That's because I've been a little busy off camera. If we go this direction, I don't know why I ran around this the whole way, but if we go this direction over here, just a little bit farther, get into our cave system here. I did a couple things. I'll put the links in the description, but I built a little villager farm. For some reason, there's 3 in here now. I don't know what happened, but there's 3. And then let's see how the progress is over here. Oh, here's one of our guys. Is this our mending one? Yes. And no, I've not got them to level 1 enchantments. Oh, we got a guy in here. So I got some villagers going just so I can get the mending, because it sucks building and you don't have good tools. So I'm going to be working on that off camera. It's kind of a little boring. I don't need to do that on camera. And then for XP, I've got this temporary super easy guide. I'll put this in the description too, but this spider farm here as well. So you can see I'll put this in my offhand. Now, it doesn't really go super quick, but all I do is just kill these guys, and there we go. I gain XP on my mending. Very nice and easy, but that's what I've been doing off camera for the last however long. Really haven't done any building since the time lapse, but now we're going to get going on the inside of the enchantment room. I've got it all laid out, what plan I'm going to do. It looks pretty cool, but I've got, yeah, I guess we're just going to get going on that. It's kind of weird. I don't know if cutting it up into multiple different time lapses like this and kind of explaining is the way I'm going to do this going forward instead of just like building it all in one go. But I've kind of done, you know, I cleared this and then built the outside, and now I'm doing the inside. Kind of like taking breaks between different, what are they called? Flashbacks and whatnot. So, but that's how I'm doing it for this video. We'll see if I continue to do it that way. But let's get working on this innards of the enchantment room. Let's get going. we've got most of the inside done now. So you can see we got this kind of funky looking pattern going on here. Got our bookshelves all set up there as well. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good so far. It's kind of funky, but there's more to come. I just haven't done it yet. I need to put the roof on, or like the topping here, so I can finish the inside. I can't do that till it gets put on, but I don't have the materials to do that yet. I gotta go mining again and get it all done. So I think I'm gonna do a little time jump here. I'm gonna put the roof on, and then I will get the materials, go put the roof on, and then I'll jump back with the recording. I don't want to keep doing the flashback thing. I gotta get that part done, and that part's just I'll show you. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little time jump here. So when I come back, we'll have this part on, and I'll show you what I'm working with here. So should be pretty cool. Very exciting. We have finished the interior, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I've worked a little bit, had to do stuff off camera and whatnot. I didn't want to have to keep doing the flashback mod off and on again. Let's look down at the ground. And a 5. So yes, we finished the inside. It all connects. We're going to do the bridge and the outside soon, but let's take a look what we got here. So I kind of made it a little gloomy and weird. I don't know, it's just different. But you walk in and go straight down to here. That's all it is. We've got water as the floor all around with a little checkered pattern. Got all this stuff. And then we got hanging lights everywhere. I don't know how I like it, but I thought it was kind of cool. Once I get the bridge here, I think it'll be better because you're walking in and it's going to be like dark, kind of like this. It's going to look like this bridge. I'm going to use this bridge theme throughout the build, and you'll just walk into it. So it won't be super light like this is. And you just walk down in to do your enchanting in the watery, very dystopian kind of room. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. Let me know what you think. See if this is weird or not, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's different. And that's kind of what I'm going with this build, is making things different. Now, the next part is what am I going to do with this outside here? Because it's just a big box that's so ugly and needs to be changed. Now, I know what I'm going to do. I've got a ton of ideas, but it's going to be a lot of work. Enough work where I think I'm going to save it for the next episode. So this one, I said I would get the enchantment room done in the next episode, aka this one. And I think I've done that. I've got the room portion done, which is this, so it works. Now I need to do the bridge and the outside. But the outside, it's going to be a little ambitious. I've been kind of working on it in my head and kind of going into a creative world and building around, but it's going to be super cool. I'm very excited to build it. We still got to get rid of the dirt shack, the starting place where it all began. We need to get rid of that. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. It was kind of yeah, it was pretty good. I got a little bit of flashback. Let me know how you feel about me going back and forth through flashback on different things, or should I just do one build all at once that's flashback? But it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with this is, and the next episode I think we're gonna take care of the outside of this and make it a nice cool build, and then move on to something different. Maybe we'll even get rid of the shack over here, take care of that, and maybe even this lava too, because I don't know why it's there. It looks really ugly. So yeah, well, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Leave some stuff in the comments, whatever. I got a nice little comment on the last one. It was interesting to say the least, so keep it up, it's good for the engagement and whatnot. But yeah, I guess without further ado, I'm going to end the video here, and I'll see you next time.